What's up, YouTube? This is Garona, and today will be my basic tutorial on Retribution Paladins. So, I will go through glyphing, speccing, what you should reforge your gear and gem it to, what enchant you should have on your weapon, and some basic macros. Alright, so let's get into it. I'll start with my spec. This is my spec, and this is a spec that it's still viable. It's an improved Hodge spec. This is a cookie cutter Yagi spec. Yagi is, if you ever watch Swifty's videos, Swifty versus Ret Paladin, Yagi is the Ret Paladin that he fights in the video, and this is his spec. It's an improved Hammer of Justice spec. This is the most common Retribution Paladin spec. It's so that Hodge has a 40-second cooldown. That's the only real difference. And it does a little more damage. In arenas, you don't need to worry about damage dealing because you're not going to really damage deal after your cooldowns are gone. When you don't have your cooldowns anymore, you don't deal damage, so you become an off healer for your teammate, which is why I spec'd into Last Word, which increases my healing by 60% when which increases my crit chance by 60% when I use it on targets with 35% or less health. So basically, I wait for my teammate to get down to like 34%, and then I hit him with Word of Glory, and instead of healing for 15 or 12k, that same heal will heal for like 60 or 70k and bring him back up to full. That's the only real difference in the spec, except I don't have improved Hammer of Justice. So that's my spec, and let's go into my glyphs. Glyph of Crusader Strike, Glyph of Word of Glory to increase the healing, because it is an off-healing spec. Glyph of Templar's Verdict, increases Templar's Verdict by 15%, extra damage, always nice. These are just preparation glyphs for duels, so that I'm not mana starved when I start my duels. Usually, if I have to prep myself before a duel with all my buffs and things, it takes like a quarter of my mana without these glyphs, so these are nice. Glyph of Turn Evil, I use this on Death Knights and Warlocks. They're great for their pets, for Death Knights when they Lichborn. Glyph of Divine Protection, this is great when fighting casters, which I'm always fighting casters in Arena. And since it only has a 1-minute cooldown, it's great. It's like a small anti-magic shell. Glyph of Hammer of Wrath, you know, Hammer of Wrath not costing any mana is great. You could be mana starved, your opponent goes below 20%, boom, one shot. Good stuff. So there's my glyphs, and there's my spec. Let's go into weapon enchant. I use Pyrium Weapon Chain because Blessing of Might is a landslide, and it's a landslide enchant. I mean, here, I'll turn off Blessing of Might, and let's look at my attack power. Alright, so melee attack power is 9,045 without Blessing of Might. Turn it on, 9,950. It's almost a landslide. It's 900 attack power. So get a Pyrium Weapon Chain instead. It's cheaper, it's more useful. If you get disarmed as a Ret Paladin, that's a big problem. I mean, if you can, the best thing you can do is stack up enough conquest points to get another weapon. Get one with landslide and one with Pyrium Weapon Chain. And just weapon switch, right? When they disarm you, just have it macroed over here and just weapon switch. And switch to the one with Pyrium Weapon Chain. And then when the disarm goes off, hard switch back to the landslide one. But that's conquest and gold expensive. You don't have to do that. That's just a cool little thing you can do. As for what I gem and reforge, I reforge hit and mastery. And I gem strength and hit and mastery and a touch of resilience. So I have a 5.30 hit chance because I've been noticing that with just 5% my Hammers of Wrath tend to miss. They don't miss at all now. Never seen one miss since I changed this. So 5.30, just go a little bit over the hit cap just to guarantee everything hits, especially those Hammers of Wrath. They're very important. If that misses, you know, that can ruin your day. And that's just about it. There's my gear. Alright, macros. important macros to have: the Divine Shield cancel aura macro. One button, Divine Shield. Click it again. No more Divine Shield, it's a second trinket. Nice little thing to have. The seal cycling macro, which is just a cast sequence with all of your seals, depending on which one you need. Runs you through them. The Hand of Sacrifice macro, which for 2v2 is just the target is the name of your teammate, and then the name of the ability. These are all the same. I have a bot macro in that same function, and a Word of Glory focus macro in that same function. All of my focus macros, I don't make focus macros because my modifier for focus is my shift key, so if I hit shift and Q, it's going to repent my focus, not my target. So, and I don't use shift keybinds. All of my keybinds are one button, no modifier keybinds, except focus keybinds. That's it. I will put all of the macros, and I will try and make armory link. I will put an armory link to my character from the WoW Armory in the description below, so that you can copy my spec, check out my glyphs, and yeah. I'll also put in the description below the macros. I'll put all of them. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. So you can just copy and paste them right out of the description into your macros in WoW. Alright, finally, I got a treat for you guys. It's very early on my server right now. It's 5 AM. But yesterday I was able to duel a Feral Druid. It was still pretty early, so he was the only one on, really. Outside of Stormwind dueling. So, but I got some footage of that for you guys. And thanks for watching, guys. My next video will be Ret Paladin versus Death Knight. I will do all 3 specs in one video. It'll probably be divided up into parts, but I will even do Blood spec, and I will teach you how to beat Blood Death Knights as a Ret Paladin. It is possible. And thanks for watching, guys, and check out the clip. And also, favorite, subscribe, and like the video. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be giving out prizes randomly to people who are subscribed to my videos. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.